So which means that they are not 0 and 1. Okay, here you will find that we just assume that Setosa is 0, versicolor is 1 and Virginica is 2. These are just the label, not the order for this. This is just the label. Okay, I assume that like your name. Okay, one person name is Mahesh, second is Suresh, third is Ramesh, like this. Okay, Setosa is 0, versicolor is 1 and Virginica is 2, right? That's what we did over here. Okay. Okay, so guys, after this, let's go ahead, okay, with our today's topic, today's agenda, the data science fast track course. And in the day 5, in the today's session, we'll be talking about the introduction to R programming, different data types in R. Okay, the data structure in R's like vectors, matrix, data frames, arrays, right? Similar to the Python. Then how to import the data and how to export the data from the R, right? Then we'll be talking about how you can work with the data frames in R. So guys, okay, let us first go and download the R, and the one IDE for that, which is nothing but the R Studio, right? What is R programming language is, and then go ahead further deeper into it. So for that, what we do is we can simply go over here. Okay, go to your Google. Okay, Anaconda Navigator, you will find the R Studio as well. You can go over there, you can install R Studio from your Anaconda Navigator as well. Okay, but okay, I'm interested to use R Studio independently. Okay, so that's why I'm gonna download the R Studio first, and then I'll start working on it. Okay, so if you wanted to download the R, so then you can simply go over here, R programming download. Okay, if you go over here first, R programming download, so here you can see that the first link, download R, the latest version 4.2.3 for Windows. Okay, just click to this particular link and go over here. So here you will find that the download R 4.2.3 for Windows. Simply download this 77 MBs file, okay, and install it in your system. It will take 2 to 3 minutes, more, not more than that. Understood, guys? Try to download this, okay, because this is the one required thing for R Studio, for R Studio. Right here, R Studio, here you can see. Simply go over here, download R Studio. This is the very popular integrated development environment. Okay, so just go over here, you will find that the R Studio, right? So here you can see, okay, open source, okay, R Studio, which is a free. Just go over here and download this. Okay, I already downloaded this, so that's why I'm not going to download this again. You can download this R Studio desktop from here. Download R Studio. It's around, I guess, 220 MBs. Okay, if you are using a the latest, like it will take you not more than 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes to download and install in your system. Okay, and guys, it's very important for you. Okay, and it's very easy in short. Okay, so just go and download this from here. Here, as you see the outline for this particular course, so I'm gonna show you this particular course, okay, in 5 different tools. So first one is Python. Okay, now you will find that we're done with the Python. Then second one is going to be the R programming language. Okay, third one is nothing, will be the MySQL, right? You should have to download R and R Studio both, because R is the basic version, okay, and R Studio is the IDE that will give you the so much different things. Okay, so if you download the R Studio needs the R, right? Then the third tool is nothing but the MySQL. MySQL is nothing, as you know, this is nothing but the RDMS, relational database management system, right? So we will be talking about that as well in the upcoming sessions. Then the fourth one will be the Tableau. We'll see the how you can create the dashboards in the Tableau, and fifth one is going to be the Power BI, and lastly we'll see the data science projects, end-to-end data science projects. In the Power BI you will find that again the how you can create the interactive dashboards. Okay, so those 5 tools you can mention in your resume, right? So your resume's weightage will be more, right? That's why we'll be talking about the multiple tools in this particular course. Okay, now after completion of this download, here you will find that the one of the you know the not this one. Okay, one of the, let me show you this thing. So guys, here you can see that, okay, we'll be talking about the R Studio, and now here you go, you will be able to see the R Studio, right? So before that, okay, let's complete this, PPT and start with our practicals. Okay, now guys, here you can see that the 4 different windows. Okay, now you will be able to see the 4 different windows. Okay, like if few people worked on the spider is nothing but the one of the IDE of Python. So if you worked with the, if you're familiar with the spider, okay, then it is very easy for you. Okay, and if not, so then I'll explain this particular R Studio framework with you. Okay, so first window, okay, here you can see that the left, okay, up left window is going to be the editor window. So you can go and you can create your code, you can edit your code over here in this particular window, right? Then second thing is that you will find that below to this is going to be your console window, which means you can run your code that you created over here. Okay, you can run your code over here. Okay, let's say this is my code x equal to 5. Okay, let's go and run this. Okay, now here you can see that, okay, here you can see that x equal to 5. I just executed this particular code over here, x equal to 5. If you're able to see the second window, which is the in the left corner, lower left corner, you can see, right? Now after this third window, which is nothing but the upper right window. So here you can see that the multiple things, this is the environment. Here you will be able to see the different outputs that the commands output. Here you can see that this is my code. Okay, yes, this is my code. I executed this code in the console in the second window. In the third window you will be able to see the x value, the variable name and value of it. Okay, similarly you will find that if you read any data, you will see data over here, right? And again, if you see that R Studio will provide you, okay, the import dataset function over here as well. If you wanted to read the data, if you don't know the code, so you can simply go over here and you can read the data. Like if you wanted to read the text data or simply the CSV file, so you can read by using this particular 2 options. If you wanted to read the Excel data, you can go over here. If you wanted to read the SPSS data or SAS data or status data, these 3 are nothing but the some statistical tools. Okay, those are the paid one, right? So you can read your data from here as well, right? As well as you can read the data from, okay, of the any format in the R Studio. Okay, then second thing, here you will find that the history. Okay, this is all my history, you can see, right? Then connections is there, you can build the connections over here. Okay, but right now we'll be talking about the only the simplest thing of the R Studio, because we'll be exploring few things in R Studio, right? Like you can do all the things, that you can similarly do in Python, right? You can do those things in R as well. Okay, but it's a statistical programming language, right? It's a statistical programming language, you can see. And the fourth window here, you will be able to see the different files. Okay, files, first one, so where you are and all, right? Then here you can see that the plots, if you just visualize something, if you created some plot, then you can see those plot in the fourth window, right? Then if you wanted to install few libraries, so here in R Studio, in R, libraries are nothing but the packages. Libraries are nothing but the packages. So here you can see that I have installed the few libraries which are there. Okay, right? And if you wanted to install the few libraries, so here you can simply go and name it. Okay, you can just print the name over here, write the name over here, and just press the install. Okay, with the click to this install dependency as well, so you don't need to again go ahead and install the dependent libraries as well. Okay, R automatically install your the libraries which are dependent one, right? Then if you wanted to update, you can simply go over here and you will see the all the list of update packages. If you wanted to update these packages, you can simply select all, or whichever packet you wanna update, you can simply select simply. If one like the today select, I just wanted to go ahead with, so I can simply go and install the that particular, update that particular packages. So here you will find that the few packages I just wanted to there is update is there for those packages. Okay, so then you will see that the few packages, like few known packages, and most useful packages is one of the most useful package is going to be the ggplot2. Okay, like if like after the if we have the time in the end, so we'll try to talk about the ggplot2. That is a very popular data visualization library. You will find that in many job descriptions of data scientist. Okay, you will find that there is a ggplot2 library is there. Okay, a single library mentioned in the job description, it's a very big thing, guys. Okay, which that is showing the importance of the ggplot2 library, right? That is the thing. Now in the R as well, you will find that the few libraries which are very much important, right? If you know the Python, okay, then you can see that you will find that Python is open source, R is also open source. But in R you will find that R will give you the few things itself in that particular uh, work, the environment, R environment, right? The you don't need to go outside and install the few packages. Like sometimes you will have to install the few packages which are not in the Python. You will have to install it from the GitHub. You will have to take those packages from there as well in Python, but not in R. Okay, there is a inbuilt packages you will find. All the packages will be inbuilt package. Like in Python, you will have to if you wanted to install the H2O library. H2O library is nothing but the very advanced library for MLOps. Okay, for building the products of the machine learning. Okay, MLOps. So at that time you will need the H2O. So at that time, in Python you will have to install the Java as well. Okay, to install the H2O in the Python. But in R there is only one thing. You can go over here, you can use the H2O, and here you will see H2O library. See, so you can just click to this, install this, and you will find that H2O is here. You can be able to access the H2O. You don't need to install any different programming language, right? That's it. Okay, then second thing is that in Python, let's say you will have to, for each and everything you will have to go ahead and you will have to import the library. But in R, like for many things you don't have to import the library, right? even for even for doing the linear regression as well. There is one function lm, linear model is there. Just use that and you will see that there is no need to import any package in R. Okay, and you will get the output. Similarly, the output you got in the Python, right? That is the, these are the few advantages of R, because it's a statistical programming language. If you see, it's very, like the R programming language created by the, some for the, statistical analysis. Okay, as well as, doing some graphical representation, as well as doing some, data analysis, as well as a, visualization kind of thing. Okay, right? And if you see that, if you explore R and Python both simultaneously, you will find that R is very easy. It's very simple to understand, simple to run, as well as you can read and write as well. Okay, it's very easy to do that. Okay, right? In Python, if you wanted to, run the multiple line of code, at that time you will have to select that particular all the code in Spider. But here you don't need to select that code. Just put your cursor on one of the line in that particular multiple line, and you can simply press the run button, and you will find that like automatically it will take the full code. Okay, not like Python. Python will give you the error in that particular scenario. Okay, so likewise you will find that there are lot of different things. Okay, like depends upon like the familiarity of your programming language. If you are, let's say if you are familiar with Python, so you can simply use Python, right? And you will say R is very hard for me, right? But if you know the R, then you can say that yes, R is very easy, Python is very hard. Like it's, again the matter of perspective. Like whether you started with R or Python, that is important. If you started with R, so you will say R is easy. If you started with Python, you will say Python is easy. Okay, and these are the few advantages of R. Okay, similarly you will find that the few advantages of Python as well, right, over R. Okay, so now guys, let's go ahead and try to do some codes in R Studio, right? So like after this particular course, you will be able to, you will be comfortable to put that particular R Studio or R programming language in your resume, right? So guys, let me use a control plus L to clear the particular console. Sorry. So for, many time you will see that the, if you wanted to go ahead and clear the console of the, R, so you can simply use a control plus L, right? Now after this guys, here you can see that the help. If you wanted to learn R in a good way, you can simply go and explore the different topics of, topics in R. You will find that a lot of topics are there in R. You will find that see data frames are there. If you wanted to learn more about the data frame, then you can simply go over here. See, now likewise, okay, if you wanted to search for, let's say, cluster analysis, let's run this. Okay, let's run this, and here you will find that, okay, cluster analysis is not found. Let's go with the cluster then. Okay, now here you can see. Now here you can see cluster ensemble. Now in many packages you will find that, animation k-means dot animation. So any, which means it will simply demonstrate the k-means clustering algorithm, right? You can implement the k-means clustering algorithm right here. If you wanted to go ahead and if you wanted to see the, different things, you can see over here as well. Okay, okay, if you wanted to go and you can simply go and, just download the PDF and explore more about the, cluster ensembles, right? So here you can see that the many different things you can do for just the cluster analysis. See, for cluster analysis you will find a lot of things. Now you can simply search for the regression. See, regression, let's go and run this, and now here you can see, lot of different things, right? This is a moving window auto regression. This is a time series part. This is analysis of variance. ANOVA part is there. In that you will find the regression also we are using in that. Okay, likewise you will find then the regression. You will see the resistant regression is there. So many regression. You will find that the logistic regression over here, right? So which means that you can explore many different things in Python in R itself. Okay, you don't have to go anywhere to learn R, right? So you can just use the help, right? Then second thing is that then many times, like, okay, initially if you see that, okay, in the cluster, okay, there is animation is there. If you see the package, okay, the animation package is there. Basically animation package will give you the animation of multiple things, like how, let's say, the k-means clustering, how the k-means clustering works. So it will show you that in the with the help of animation. Okay, so you will see that animation over here in the viewer, right? In the viewer as well. Okay, and this is going to be the presentation. If you wanted to present something, okay, by using the R code, so you can present over here. Okay, or else you can go ahead with the print and all, right? That is the thing. Like here you can see that okay, behind the beside the console you will find that the background job. Let's say if you wanna go ahead and install the package, so you will find that it will show you all the things in the background jobs, like how you can, how the how the different package are installing in the background jobs, not in the console. Okay, like if you go ahead and let's see, like, let me just, I just wanted to update the one package, let's say ggplot. Okay, let's go and install the update. So now here you can see, okay, okay, let's say import h2o, h2o. Now after some time you will find that there will be a pop-up automatically comes, and it will show you this particular h2o is not installed. Okay, so at that time if you wanted to install this, you can simply install it from here as well. At that time you will see that the background jobs, right, over here, right? And now you will see that the in the console for the updation, right? But many times you will see that the update will be there in the background jobs, as well as if you wanted to install anything, you will see that in the background jobs, not in the console, right? Now guys, okay, so let us go ahead and explore the few codes about the in the R studio. Okay, now guys, as we know, okay, we can simply as if you go ahead and if you see that, okay, let's say a equal to 5 and capital A equal to 2, and let me go ahead and show you the values for those. So from this particular example you will find that R is case sensitive or not. Okay, let me go and run this. See, this is the button over here, you will be able to see. You can just go over here and run this. So in the console you will find this. Okay, in the console you will find this a equal to 5, you just execute it. Okay, see the value of it, a equal to 2, and see the value of it. Okay, which means that, okay, okay, let me just again clear this thing to clear up your ideas. Okay, let me go with the a equal to, let me clear this screen as well. Let me go with the a equal to 5, and now instead of this I'll go over here and I'll try to run this. Now here you can say error is there, object A is not found, which means I just executed this particular line a equal to 5, and here you can see that after going with the capital A to see the output, okay, and I'm getting the error, and error say, saying that object A is not found, which means that our programming language is case sensitive language similar to the Python programming language. Okay, now after this, okay, you can use the R as a calculator as well. As you know, you can use it. Okay, you can use it as a calculator. Okay, we know, right? Then you can simply use a control plus enter as well to run the particular line of code as well, right? Right, you can use like this, right? You can do this, use this as a calculator as well. Then after this, okay, if we wanted to print the 1 to 50 numbers, okay, so in Python you will have to use the arrange method, right? But here you can simply go and write like this, and use the control plus enter, and here you can see that all the values you got from 1 to 50. Now here, what is the difference between the R output and Python output? See, in my code in Python, if you write like this, if you wanted to get the 50, 1 to 50 values, so you in the arrange method, you can use the np.arrange, the numpy library you will use to get this 1 to 50 values, right? So here you can see, so like in Python, if you see that, so you will have to write the np.arrange 51, okay, which means last value is excluded in Python, but in R it is included, right? You don't have to write the 1 to 51. Here you will have to write the only 1 to 50, then only you will get the 1 to 50 value. If you go ahead and write the 1 to 51, you will see that the 1 to 51 value you will see, okay, that is the thing, and that is a one of the difference. Now second thing is that if you wanted to again write this 1 to 50 in reverse order, in reverse order, so in basically in Python you will have to go ahead with the the reverse method. And how you can do that? You will have to use the slicing for that, okay, double colon and then minus 2 index number, then it will reverse that particular all the data. So here in R you don't have to do it, you can simply use the 50 colon 1, and here you go, okay, just use the 50 colon 1, and here you will see 50, 48, 49, 48 like this up to 1 in the reverse order, right? So it's very easy to implement, easy to run the code, right? This is the first thing. Now okay, if you wanted to print similarly in Python, you can use the print function to read or to write anything, right? Like welcome to our programming language. Okay, let's go and run this by using control plus enter, right? So here you can see the output. Okay, that's how you can go ahead with. Okay, then if you wanted to go ahead with the comment, you can simply use the comment. Okay, let's say this is the comment by using the hash. Okay, by using the hash. Now you can see that. Okay, let me show you the few things. Okay, let's say help, I just wanted to go and explore more about data frame, right? So here you can see, so basically if you just type few thing, so it will automatically detect that one, and it will you know give you the full word. Okay, right here in the same, okay, here you can see frame, data frame. So here you can see, this is how you can get the things. Okay, you don't have to write the colon, the double quotes over here. Okay, automatically this double quotes will be added, right? So like this.